Let us now take you to Parliament. On Wednesday, Energy Minister Dr. Matthew Opoku-Prempeh was in the House to answer questions about the spillage of the Akosombo Dam. Our parliamentary correspondent, Ni Ayukoyokain, has details of that and other stories from the House in this report.
With thousands of residents displaced in parts of the Volta and Greater Accra regions as a result of the spillage of excess water from the Akosombo Dam, the Minister of Energy, together with officials of the Volta River Authority, appeared in Parliament on Wednesday to apprise legislators on the situation. In his address, the Minister of Energy, Dr. Matthew Opoku-Prempeh, says the VRA had no other option than to spill excess water from the Akosombo Dam to save the dam from collapse.
The VRA controlled spillage of excess water from Akosombo and pond dams between 15th September and 30th October was a necessary safety measure to prevent a highly possible dam break disaster. Spilling, Mr. Speaker, was the only option, and based on the available information and data, the spill levels were what was required to ensure the safety of the dams and prevent a greater impact not only on the communities downstream, but on the entire country. I extend my gratitude to each member of Parliament, civil society organizations, humanitarian organizations, religious and faith-based organizations, families of the displaced people, and the entire nation for their unwavering support. And I pledge that together we shall overcome these challenges and emerge as a stronger nation. Mr. Speaker, I did say last week, Wednesday, that the government has set up an interministerial team that is monitoring the situation and intervening when required.
Another falsehood is that VRA is sharing relief items and that members of parliament have received their share. When? Which member of parliament has received shares of relief items? And such a dangerous statement for our constituents to now come after us. As I speak, as member of parliament for North Tong, the most affected constituency, no VRA official has given me relief items. Mr. Speaker, I am also totally appalled that in this entire statement, there has been no mention of resettlement. How long are my people going to live in schools? Look, the inhumanity, the indignity, Mr. Speaker, pardon me, the indignity that people are suffering, are going through. 85-year-olds, 95-year-olds, we all have mothers, grandmothers. Those of us here, will we accept to live in a classroom even for 2 hours, for 3 hours?
Led by the Finance Minister, Ken Foriata. Today, who received? Kojo Okujeto Ablakwa. Okujeto Ablakwa. This is the evidence, Mr. Speaker. In fact, for Mr. Speaker,
does he understand delegation?
Honorable member for
What's wrong with this guy?
Honorable Okujeto.
Delegation and relief items are the same. Delegation and relief items are the same. Delegation and relief items are the same.
You'll be given.
A member of parliament.
You'll sit down. You'll resume your seat.
Mr. Speaker, the allegation against me is specific, that I received relief items from the finance minister. I have never received any relief items.
Were you not there when the delegation came?
No.
When wasn't there? So when the delegation?
The finance minister met me later, when at the Deba with chiefs at the Sankizito camp, where there was no presentation. He had, according to media reports, he had done the presentation earlier with the district assembly.
But I don't get you.
I wasn't there.
I don't get you.
DC's office.
Is it about you or is it about your people?
I was not there.
Is it about you or your people?
And nothing has been given to me
You and your
personally.
constituency, you are receiving.
Nothing has been given to me
In your
personally.
constituency,
You know what you are doing.
and you are denying
You know
it.
you are being mischievous.
Thank you for
You know you
admitting
are
that.
being satanic.
Thank you for.
You know what you are doing.
Thank you for admitting.
I have personally not received any.
I won't take this slide.
This issue of providing relief items, that is not the solution to the problem. But even more disturbing, I come from the Central Gonja district today, and this might sound political, but that is a reality. The MPP chairman is the one leading the distribution of the relief items in Bupe. That is the truth. People are using this for political football.
Minister of Information Kojo Oponkroma also made a statement on the floor of Parliament condemning recent attacks on journalists. He says data available to government suggests an increase in attacks on journalists.
Mr. Speaker, under the function of accountability, the mechanism has not been very successful, I regret to say. The need to hold the investigative, prosecutorial, and judicial agencies accountable for the incidents reported to them cannot be overemphasized. In some instances, the Ministry of Information has had to intervene and make direct reports ourselves to the Ghana Police Service, as well as demand accountability on the investigation, prosecution, and punishment of perpetrators. Holding the judiciary and prosecution accountable on a sustained basis must be the norm.
Reporting from Parliament, my name is Ni Aikwe Okain for Citi News.